Welcome back to the DoveLems level solving commentary video series. And today we're going to be finishing up the rest of the Devilish rank. Starting off, Devilish 21, Lemp Pipe. Alrighty, this isn't too difficult, although really the difficulty here, I think, just comes from how you need to finish the path before you lose too many. So while it does appear that you need to lose up to 36, it's actually a lot tighter than it appears here. Yeah, and also, this is not a splat ball, but yeah, this one is yeah, I think it might be with the purple line, right, lining up with the top of the star that you see there for the spawning point of the entrance. I think that's where the fall is measured, but I'm not certain though. So I think because of the red lines below, yeah, just like a pixel below, it's safe. So anyway, yeah, for this one, yeah, I'll go ahead and mine here. Yeah, and build a turnaround. So in the meantime, there's going to be a lot of sacrifices to the sucker traps here. So we need to go ahead and assign the climber to the one that turns back to the right. Okay, and we pick 5 builder pickups. And then I'm going to go ahead and mine into this dude to turn around. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and make that landing platform for the others. So yeah, I think I just simply built all the way from here. So yeah, this uses all 5 builders. And yeah, I think that 4 builders is actually not enough, and so you actually need to start the 5th and final one in order to catch everyone. So in this way, yeah, now you only have 70 lemmings remaining after this one dies. And then this one will be another sacrifice, it appears. Alrighty, and then just go ahead and bash on through. And then with the next lemming that turns around, I'm going to go ahead and make him mine, I think. Yeah. And then I also make the basher mine as well. Yeah, because I think... Oh, it would actually be safe here, I think. Yeah, I think this will actually be safe. So I don't think I needed to mine there, actually. But well. Yeah, and this miner does finish on time before anyone else slips out to the left. So, yeah. So mine here is, save 69. So 5 over the requirement. Yeah, like I said, yeah, it's not too difficult though. Just the difficulty comes from how you need to prepare the route fast enough so that you don't lose too many. Devilish 22, one-way traffic. I think this is a blockers only though, if I remember correctly. Yep, just blockers only. No, not coward. 22. So yeah, just one entrance, but a lot of Ghostbuster traps everywhere, and a really huge, somewhat intimidating-looking maze here. But I think it should be obvious for the most part where the blockers go. Yeah. At least this isn't color-coded. Yeah, Amani's contest on crack though. Or rather, tailor-made for blockers on crack. Yeah, because that one was an extremely non-trivial blockers only though. So yeah, you just put the blockers as is needed here. Yeah, and it shouldn't be too difficult to tell where they need to be placed. Yeah, in order to correctly direct the traffic, yeah, away from danger and whatnot. So yeah, another one here so that we can get up here. And then another blocker to turn towards the right again. Because, yeah, you could technically put a blocker down here, and then you just go over here. But then, yeah, you'll be trapped with no way out. So that's why we did that instead. Yeah, and then we need to block here again so that they don't go into the Ghostbuster trap here. Yeah, so we keep on going here. Because if we block here, then we go into the Ghostbuster trap right here. Okay, another one there, and another one there. Then, yeah, just block anywhere here, yeah, before they fall off this ramp. Okay, and then block here so that we can get up here. Yeah, and then another one. So now we go over here. Yeah, block here. so that we go up here, and then just before the Ghostbuster trap. Oh yeah, and also max out the release rate as well. Pretty early. So when there's about 31 Lemmings coming out the entrance. So anyway, yeah, now I need to time skip back to where we were before. Yep, so now we go over here to where there's a somewhat long line of Ghostbuster traps waiting for them. So we need to go ahead and block there. Yep, so then we get down here. Yeah, down here, so 2 more blockers. So it should be obvious now. One right here, and then another one right here. So that's all blockers needed. So yes, this is pretty much the only way to do the low as far as I'm aware. So place all these 20 blockers correctly and you should be fine. Yeah. There we go, now we can see all of them. Yep, a nice fireworks display here. So yeah, nothing to it. Just put the blockers in the correct spots and you'll be fine. Devilish 23, they're the best among the best. Not too difficult of a low here either. Although there is a gotcha here if you're not careful. So here, it should be obvious in that you cannot just do all the building from one side. Maybe actually, I think you do, but it's from the right side rather than the left, I think. But anyway, yeah, one comes up as a climber here. Floats down. Go over this gap here. Yeah, and they're fine. Or rather, he's fine. Okay, build to turn around. And then mind to get lower so that you don't like hit your head and can build continuously without getting interrupted. Yeah, so this takes 4 builders. And then finally, one last builder to release the crowd, and that's it. So yeah, that's really the only thing here. Just got to realize that you need to mind to get lower from the right side and do the building. Yeah, it's not really possible to do it for the right side, I don't think. Maybe? Yeah, unless you hit your head far too soon, but which I thinking you will. So yeah. So I think it really has to all be done from the right side. That's really all there is to this level. Devilish 24, staircase to the bottom. Alrighty, another pretty good one from what I remember. And one of everything skill set except for the builders where you're 7 of them. And we are also missing bombers. But even if there were bombers provided, you wouldn't be able to use them since you need to save everyone anyway. So anyway, yeah, go ahead and build with the first lemming and then also with the second lemming behind them. Which I will block on there, I think. Yeah. So this will hold back the crowd while sending the worker on ahead here. And yeah, 1 builder is not quite enough, so you need to use 2 builders here. Yeah, he will float down here. Okay, mine down. And then, yeah, after a while, then we're going to go ahead and build to stop him. Yep, then we're just going to go ahead and use the remaining 3 builders to build across the water gap here. So yeah, more than enough to get across. So it's not too tight. And then finally, bash the blocker free. And then one last digger to get down here instead. Because if they are allowed to keep going to the left, then they're going to fall down here and splat. So to prevent that, we need to dig through here. Yeah, which is a safe fall. Yep, more than a couple of pixels of leeway there. Yep, and that's it. So yeah, pretty nice one. Devilish 25, the way to go up. Okay, and this is another one of those levels where it's drastically different from the Lemon version. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's a completely different level in terms of layout. Yeah, and I believe this might have been done because there wasn't really any way to like enforce the intended solution, yeah, on Lemon. Yeah, that's, and you can kind of tell too because of the fact that there's a pickup here. Well, 2 pickups actually. Yeah, both of them being blockers. By the way, yeah, first up it goes on ahead while we bash with the second one. I mean, to delay the others. Yeah, which they are coming out at a 99 release rate. Okay, so this will give the builder enough time to build across the gap. We need 2 of them. And yeah, they're fine here. Yeah, perfectly safe. So everyone would be contained down here, I believe. Yeah, so we go ahead and build to the left. Yeah, a couple of times, I think. So maybe 3 times. Alright, so the trick here, yeah, block. And then with a lemming that turns back to the right, we're going to go ahead and build. And then eventually at some point, we're going to release this blocker with the basher. Yeah, this is when I do it. So now, we have everybody stuck in this infinite loop, except for the worker who goes on ahead to the right to finish the rest of the path for them. And then with the next blocker pickup that we collect, we're going to go ahead and put it back at about the same spot in order to redirect the crowd towards the exit again. So yeah, that's the main trick here. And unless you can figure this out, yeah, this might seem impossible here. But really it's all about just proper flow control here. And how to properly release your, or rather isolate your worker lemming. Yeah, and that's it. I think luckily I've picked this up from, it might have been United, possibly even Lemmings Stampede. Yeah, because I do remember playing through Stampede while I was on my quest to playing all of Lemmings United. And there were definitely a lot of times here in my early days where I got stuck pretty hard on United, so therefore I constantly switched back and forth between those 2 packs. Possibly even DoveLems as well. Devilish 26, the Triangular Prism. And we have a time limit at 3 minutes here. Okay, this is another pretty good one, and can be somewhat difficult. But really, yeah, it's just all about observing some things here. So yeah, once again, we have a 99 release rate. And then, yeah, everybody except the second lemming is a climber, I believe. Yeah, who will go over the top here. Yeah, this is not connected to the ceiling, so therefore they're able to go over the top. Alright, fill over the gap with the non-climber. Right, so we need to go ahead and build over the one-way block here. And then we're going to go ahead and dig here in order to collect another builder pickup. Yeah, everyone will fall in here on time before slipping by the digger. Yep, so they're temporarily contained in here for now. But we'll later release them with a well-timed basher. Yeah, relative to how far the lead worker is. Okay, and then we need to go ahead and mine through these poles in order to avoid these Ghostbuster traps. And yeah, at this time, I'll go ahead and bash the climbers free. Yeah, before we mine through the remaining ramp. Yeah, like that. And yeah, there's some pixels of leeway here. Couldn't quite tell where that. Yeah, I think it should be right there. Okay, and then there's a long bashing section here. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, in the meantime, the others are coming. Yeah, so as you can see. Yeah, so this is why we need to release them at the correct time so that they are able to come up here to climb up. So I probably made it a little tighter than it needed to be. But yeah, there isn't like a lot of leeway though. So it really needs to be done at the correct time. Okay, and then all that's left to do is to dig down here. Yeah, so that we drop down to the bottom to reach the bottom exit with the non-climber. The climbers will take the upper exit in the meantime. Yep, and that's it. Yeah, and this also is a survival job. Yeah, once the digger gets through all of that. And 18 seconds to spare here. Alrighty, Devilish 27. Don't choose. So it's pretty much in a way a remake of One Way or Another from Lemmings 1. And yeah, but the difference here is that there is a steel wall, yeah, separating the 2 entrances. Yeah, and also 2 entrances as well instead of 1. Yeah, where we would, I think we started like around here, I think. Yeah, so therefore there was no wall here. By the way, yeah, this is definitely a pretty difficult one. Yeah, for this late in the rank. But well, it is near the end though. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and build here. Yeah, and then we go ahead and build right here. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and block on the staircase, just like I did a couple of levels before. Alrighty, and then build to the left, and then he's gonna go ahead and hit his head to turn around. This is how we isolate our worker lemming. So it's almost the same idea as the I think it was Devilish 25. Yeah, but rather than using a blocker to turn back to the right, we instead use the terrain to our advantage here to hit our head to turn. That's really the only difference here. Yeah, especially as we only had 2 blockers. Well, I guess technically we could use a blocker there, but I will be using a blocker to later release the crowd though. Yeah, just like in that other Devilish level we did a few levels before. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and dig down here. Yeah, and then I built to stop the digger, and then I go ahead and bash to the left. Okay, and then build over the gap. Okay, and then build over this gap, of course. And then build over the exit. Okay, and then build. Oh no, I do not use a blocker at all. Maybe. No, because they need a blocker down here. Yeah, to turn back towards the exit. So no, I think I just used the remaining 2 builders to release them. Nope, never mind. So not exactly like that, but I did a few of those before. But yeah, but here you do need to build at about the right spot though. Yeah, in order to make this survival, because right here there's only about a pixel leeway. So yeah, this builder is somewhat precise, and this blocker is just barely out far enough in order to turn the others around. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and bash the blocker free now. Yeah, that's why we built before we blocked. Yeah, so as you can see, they turn around while they are still falling. Okay, and then finally, yeah, we just used the remaining 2 builders to release these guys, and that's it. So yeah, this is definitely a big step up in difficulty. Yeah, when I finally came back to this level after quite a while, a few years ago, yeah, while someone else was playing through this pack, yeah, this was one of those where I couldn't quite remember how to solve it, but I definitely remember I was struggling a lot with this level when I first played on Lemon all those years ago. Yeah, it's definitely not easy at all. Yeah, despite it being a remake of a Lemmings 1 level. Devilish 28, Assault Course. But just the fact that I got a remake, yeah, it definitely kind of points to how it seems to be a pretty popular one, especially with Dota Chikalo, for example. Okay, for this one, yeah, this one isn't too bad. Yeah, I'll go ahead and build up. Okay, and then I go ahead and set up a climber. Okay, and then I dig down. Yeah, just to get low enough in order to make sure that everyone can step up. Yeah, and this is luckily in to the right far enough so that the builder staircase does not stop the others from ascending up into it. Okay. Now what do? I think I do the rest of the work first before releasing the others. Yeah, and they're fine. Yeah, there's a pixel gap there. Yeah, where the trigger is. So yeah, the others will be able to go further to the right. So yeah, we get, what do we get? Minor, no, 3 minor pickups and a bomber. Okay, and now go ahead and build the rest of the others out. And yeah, here. Mine. And then interrupt mid-stroke with the builder. Yeah, so now they have a alcove in which they can step up. And there's a gap there. Yeah, so that the builder staircase does not block them. Yeah, and this will be enough to get up with the builders we had remaining. And then we go ahead and mine down. And dig down. And then finally mine through. And that's it. So this is a save all solution. Yeah, way to save everybody so that you don't need to sacrifice anyone. Although, I need the bomber is just certainly to make things easier. Yeah, I don't quite remember the Dota Chikalo's intended solution though. Devilish 29, La France. Yeah, this is just a bombers only low, if I remember correctly. Yep, only bombers. Okay, second to last one. And yeah, you can lose up to 15, which matches the number of bombers that you have. And also on Lemming, yeah, you only have a 1 minute time limit. So therefore, it is somewhat of a time crunch. But yeah, you just assign bombers to every Lemming that comes out. Yeah, until you get on through. So and then you max out the release rate at the right time. Yeah, so as to finish on time too. So yeah, this is just the path that you take here. So, yep, just 11 bombers are needed to get on through. So, it's a bit harder on Lebanon because of the fact that bombers are timed. So, you may not get them pixel precise like you can here in Neo Lemmings, since they are untimed. So, therefore, you don't need to be very careful with the positioning and everything. So, it's definitely a lot easier in Neo Lemmings as a result. And then finally, Devilish 30, make the big 8, and then time limit at 2.5 minutes. Okay, this one seems to be quite popular with a lot of people. Yeah, and indeed, it has quite a nice solution. And in the end, yeah, I've backrouted this a couple of times. Yeah, before I've my most recent solution was deemed acceptable. Yeah, it's not quite the intended solution, but it's pretty close. By the way, yep, some steam blower traps were was in the patch, and then also the most recent one made one of the builders to pick up. So yeah, after one lemming, I go ahead and 99 the release rate for 3 lemmings. And then yeah, after that I max out the release rate for the rest of the low. Okay, so I did not turn someone around with the builder, I guess. I thought I did. But that's just another case of me not remembering my solution. And yeah. These traps look like they might kill, but they will not. Just only if you build around this area. So, which I'm pretty sure is the whole purpose that the of them is for background prevention anyway. Anyway, bash with the first lemming in the 3 lemming group to turn the other 2 around. Okay, and the basher finishes on time before the huge lemming train, anyone from the huge lemming train turns around. Okay, and then build here, and then I dig with one of the lemmings, yeah, close to the end of the tail end. Yeah, but this is done in such a way so that everyone slips on by. Oh no, except for one. Yeah, see, that's another detail that I forgot about. Yeah, I think I rounded out. One of them builds to get up here, and then the other one floats down here. Yeah, and then, yeah, also, due to the how the terrain is, yeah, the lemming that's trapped inside will fall out to the right, and then the floater in the meantime will patch up this gap. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and build it to turn around, but the digger is far behind, so that this builder has enough time to finish. Everyone else will take this detour that these builders are preparing. Alrighty, this builder turns around, but again, yeah, there's a lemming that goes on ahead to build the rest of the way to the exit. Okay, and then this builds again, yeah, to connect right here. Okay, and then this needs 2 more builders to finish. Yeah, and then this one I believe would take 5 builders, I think. Okay, in the meantime we can get a builder pickup as well. Yeah, I think there was a bit of timing here. Yeah, so it came pretty close, but luckily he finishes on time before anyone can slip on through and die to the bottomless pit. Alrighty, so everyone else will come back up here and then go through here. And then finally fall down here to go to the exit. In the meantime, this worker needs to finish up the bridges before the others arrive. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 builders. So yeah, more than enough time here. That's really the main challenge in this level. Just making sure that you do all the work with the workers properly and carefully here. Yeah, and that they finish the tasks on time before the rest of the crowd arrives and gets into danger. Yeah, and this worker, it doesn't matter if he turns around because he's already merged in with the huge train here. Yeah, alrighty, and then we have the straggler that's coming. And finishes with 8 seconds to spare. And Here, as I said before, yeah, in new Lemmings, you don't need just whole number of minutes. Yeah, you can also have like say 30 seconds, 15 seconds, etc., etc., or even something customized such as like 21, 33, etc. So as a result, the time limit is a bit tighter here, but really, I think the it is to basically to block off a couple of solutions that where you're allowed a couple of detours. Yeah. So, but on Lebanon, I believe it is. Yeah, you have a whole 3 minutes rather than 2.5, and so as a result, yeah, it's not as tight. Yeah. But the thing is, the lemmings are slow on Lemonade though. So that's kind of almost the exact same result as it is here in Needle Lemmings, despite having 30 seconds less. Alrighty, so that finishes up the Devilish rank, which brings us to the final rank, Mazo. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, I don't think it's Mazo. Yeah, the way I've been saying it wrong this entire time. But anyway, yeah, we are finally at the fourth and final main rank of the pack. So, with this, hope you enjoyed this video of the DoveLems Levels of a Commentary video series, and I'll see you all for the next one.